What's happening, disc golf fans, and welcome back to the channel. I'm here with another disc golf adventure. Let's get into it. All right. Today we are in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and that is a little bit on the northeast side of Atlanta, not too far out of town. But we are at Alexander Park, and what a beautiful park. If you have not been here, it's got good for bombers, good for some technical shots in the trees, and it's established in 2009. It's an easy to moderate course. It's a mixed-use park, but it's dog-friendly, cart-friendly, and even stroller-friendly. And we've got restrooms and water available. There are 7 layouts, but here's a look at hole 1, and we're looking at 245 on the sign, and the blues is what UDisc is showing is 307. So that's what I'm going to be giving you, the red that's on the sign, and then what's blue and what's on UDisc. And here's a look at the fairway and the basket. What a great looking course. Just know this, sometimes there are people picnicking in your fairway, and you've got to work around that. Don't come close to them. It's not worth it. Hole 2, 265 on the red and 326 on the blue. And again, good looking fairway. Man, beautiful course. It's just again, you gotta know. Hole 3. Let's look at the sign there. Couldn't really tell what it said, but it's 282 on the red, 422 on the longs on UDisc, and again, great looking fairway. Just trying to get place your shot where you need it. All right, so the first 3 holes were pretty much straight shots out and back, but hole 4 now we get to punch out of the woods, and this is 187 on the shorts, 270 on the blues, and again, cool looking shot out of the woods, and just hit the gap. Again, just getting out the gap is kind of the main thing. Otherwise, it's still par 3, so you can kind of scramble from there if you get out, and hopefully get a birdie. If not, probably not. And you can kind of see the build up on hole 4 here. They put the rocks in place. It's a real good idea to keep the drainage going good, washouts. But now we're looking at hole 5, 179 on the shorts, 213 on the longs, and again we're out in the open woods. We're out in the open woods. Yeah, we're out in the open lawn, basically, the open part of the course. But you're going to punch into the woods. So here's where you're going to go in, which is awesome. I love doing that. Love how you can punch out and punch in. It's a great way to run the course. Hole 6, you've got 180 foot for the red, 326 for the blue, and you can kind of see it's pretty much straight, just kind of tails off, fades at the end, and again, you're punching out of the woods. I'm saying that a lot, punching, but it's true. That's what you got to do. Get to the gap and clear the course, or clear the trees. Hole 7, a little bit of angle to them. Depending on what you're going for, the shorts, you're going to hook to the left, right, you're going to angle and fade to the right. But 7 is 281 shorts, 328 for the longs, and again, you've got to clear the gap, get through those trees. Looking at hole 8 here, I don't have a view of the sign, but it's 163 feet for the short, 222 for the long, and here's a look at the hole going into the woods. Pretty cool. Well done. I think they did a good job of this course doing that. And hole 9, you are at 245 for the short, 314 for the long, and you've got to get into the woods here. Okay, like I said, you're punching out of the woods here and heading to those trees in the distance. It looks like it's farther than it is, really. I mean, it's not that far. It's not even, just over 300 foot. So it kind of gives you an idea. And then we're moving on to hole 10. So once you get out there, you're going 257 for the shorts, 382 for the longs, and see how that looks pointing back at toward the basket. And again, good looking good looking fairway, but you are going into the woods. And here's Mike Haney, Innova Disc Rep. If you know him, give him a shout out. Just let him know he's on the video. Here's hole 11. You got 357 for the shorts and 199 for the longs. Go figure. But here we go. Here's a look at the fairway off the tee, and give that a look. You know, pretty much a straight shot. Just got to get through the trees. Kind of cool. And then again, another look at the gaps you're looking at to move on to hole 12. Hole 12, nice looking fairway, and it is 201 for the shorts, 191 for the longs, and it's really A and B or red and blue, but that's how it's listed. And I did mention there's 7 layouts available on this course, so I'm just giving you 2 and showing you what we have. This is a long look at the long tee, and then moving on to hole 13. Here we go, moving still again through the trees, and hole 13 is 263 for the short, 351 for the long, and again looking through the fairway here, pretty wide open to begin with. Just got to get to the trees and get through them. You can kind of see the fairway in the background, and here's another look at the fairway from the tee. Again, great looking. I like the scores. Good looking fairway. It's fun to play. But hole 14. Moving on to 232 on the short, 265 on the longs, and you can kind of see it just kind of hooks and bends around to the left side. So it's a straighter shot to get out to that, and then again let your disc fade. It doesn't look like too much in the way, but it's all good. Hole 15, 176 on the short, 235 for the longs, and depending on A and B, you can see here which way you're going to go. Straight ahead for the A shot. For the B placement, you are definitely hooking to the right. And again, look at the look at the tee shot. Hole 16, we get out to some fairway here to open up. You got a par 4, 423 for the short, 372 for the long. Again, par 4, par 3 on the longs, I guess, in this case. Again, look at the fairway, what you're looking at, and then moving on to hole 17, another par 4, 239 par 3 for the shorts, and 568 for the longs, and a par 4. And again, moving into the woods again, you are hooking around to the left side, and you want to avoid the water on the left side because it does come into play. Whether you just throw it in directly or kick it off a tree, it can happen. So be sure, stay on the right side, don't pinch yourself off, and give yourself an open look. Hole 18, another par 4, 407 for the shorts, 452 on the longs, and pretty much a straight shot, but you've got a hook or a fade at the left at the end if you're throwing in the depending on which pin placement it's at, but B is definitely short and to the left. But again, good looking course. Par 57, I had 4,281 or 5,744. And again, another look at the course map here. You can pause it and check it out. It's worth visiting. It's a good course, and check it out. All right, and that's all the time we have for today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.